right, thanks again for being here. 60-minute Vinyasa class. It is your body, you're on your mat, it is your practice. Everything that I say is merely a suggestion. I'm gonna get started in child's pose or any resting pose of your choice. If it's child's pose, come to the back of your mat, bring your knees wide and your big toes to touch and take a grounded seat on your heels. Extend your arms out long in front of you and lightly rest your forehead on the mat. We'll be here for a while. Take plenty of time to adjust. You can always bring your knees together. You can always bring your arms back behind you. Suggestion to close the eyes here. To lightly rock the forehead back and forth. Bringing your focus to your breath, taking big inhales through the nose. And full exhales through the mouth or the nose. We'll be here in this child's pose or this resting pose of your choice for 3 more breaths. Inhaling to fill up and finding length. Exhaling to soften and let go. 2 more breaths. Maybe you count the breath, inhaling to a count of 3. Exhaling to a count of 3 or 4. Gonna find a side body stretch. You're welcome to stay here in child's pose if you prefer. Start to crawl the arms over to the right as far as you'd like. Once you've crawled them as far as you're going to crawl, cradle your face back in between your arms. Tuck your chin under your right armpit. And send your breath into your left sit bone, to your left side body. If you'd like, that left hand can come on top of the right and maybe the fingers interlock. In your own time, crawl over to the left. Cradle the face in between the arms. Tuck the chin under the left armpit. And send the breath into the right sit bone and into the right side body. When you feel ready, bring yourself back to center. We will all meet in tabletop. If you're in child's pose, you'll simply press into your hands and stack your shoulders over your wrists. Place your knees below your hips and your feet behind your knees. If you were somewhere else, take your time to make the tabletop. It's your choice if you tuck your toes or not. Spread the fingers nice and wide. You press into the fingertips. Puff up the upper back. Tuck in the lower belly and start to find some movement. It's up to you if it's cats and cows, if it's the torso finding circles or figure 8s or barrel rolls. Regardless of what movement you're finding, let it be as fast or slow as feels good for you. Feel free to pause anywhere for a breath or 2. Feel free to close your eyes at any point of the practice. I'm going to thread the needle. If you prefer to stay in tabletop finding organic movement, please feel free. For threading the needle, hands are back over the shoulders, fingers are pointing away. Actively press into the left hand. Use an inhale to raise the right arm and raise the gaze. Use an exhale to thread the needle, bring the right arm underneath the left and rest on the right ear and the right shoulder. Place the left hand wherever feels most comfortable for you. Bring the focus back to the breath. Perhaps counting the inhales to a count of 3. Perhaps counting the exhales to a count of 3 or 4. In your own time, bringing yourself out of this pose, raising the right arm, and meeting back in tabletop all fours. Taking plenty of time to adjust anything you might need to adjust. And then same thing on the other side. This time press into the right hand and inhale the left arm high. And exhale to thread the needle. That right hand might go in the same spot that the left hand went on the other side, but it does not have to. Mindfully coming out of this pose and bringing yourself back to tabletop all fours. Giving yourself the choice to find some movement here if you'd like. Giving yourself the choice to go straight to downward facing dog. That's where we're all going to meet. We'll move on together from down dog in about 1 minute. There's plenty of time here to find some movement. You feel ready, feet at the top of your mat, forward fold. We'll take a ragdoll, separating feet, bending knees, draping torso, letting everything hang heavy, softening. Perhaps breathing into the lower back, perhaps bending the knees more. Maybe finding a bind with the arms. Maybe finding some movement with the upper body. We'll be here for one last round of breath. Taking your time, toe heel your feet directly below your hips. Suggestion to keep a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, press into your feet, roll up to standing. Exhale, shoulders lift and then they roll back. Palms reach forward and fingers spread nice and wide. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Suggestion to close your eyes here. Suggestion to say something kind to yourself. Suggestion to sense of good energy in the direction of your choice. Fluttering the eyes open if they are aren't already, inhale, raise your arms. Keep your shoulders soft. As you exhale, hinging at the hips, fold. Arm placement doesn't matter. Flat spine as best you can. As you inhale, come up halfway. Flat spine, crown of head forward, shoulders back. As you exhale, fold. Plant the palms, maybe bend the knees. Inhale, high plank. You can step, you can hop. Stay here as you exhale, pressing into hands, puffing up upper back. Stay here as you inhale, shifting forward. Lower down as you exhale, bending the elbows easy. Take your time. Tops of the toes as you inhale, maybe back bend of your choice. Lift your chest. Roll over your toes as you exhale, downward facing dog, pull in the lower belly. Stay here for a full round of breath. One more time, inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, hop or step. Halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, press into your feet all the way up to standing baby. Back bend if you'd like. Exhale, hands to your heart, tuck your chin, close your eyes if you'd like. Stay here for a full breath. When you're ready, use an inhale, raise your arms. Use an exhale, hinge at your hips and fold. As you inhale, halfway lift, gaze slightly down. As you exhale, forward fold. Using an inhale, high plank, step or hop. As you exhale, lower down. As you inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a full breath. Press into your thumbs and your pointer fingers. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot through, low lunge. Take time here to make sure the right knee is not going past the right ankle. Plant your left hand below your left shoulder. Inhale your right arm high, your gaze high. Lift your belly from your right thigh. Stay here as you exhale, reach your left heel back. Stay here as you inhale, reach your right fingertips higher toward the sky. As you exhale, right arm underneath, right leg. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Come onto the pinky side of the left foot, lower onto the hips. Right arm back, gaze back. Inhale, come back up, ball on the left foot. Right arm high, gaze high. Exhale, plant the right palm, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged plank. Reach the right leg back and keep raised interseam every single step. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, top long 10 toes. Exhale, roll over those toes. Big inhale. Big exhale. Shaking your head perhaps. Right leg high, inhale. Step your foot through, exhale. Left hand below left shoulder, inhale, right arm high, gaze high. Exhale, stay here. Listen, inhale, let the right fingertips bring you all the way up to standing, high lunge twist. Exhale, stay here. Right hand comes back, left thigh. Left arm comes up, back behind you. Breathe into the left side body. Sink into the lunge. Inhale, come back to center, high lunge. Exhale, stay. Beautiful work. Stay here for one more inhale. Standing half splits as you exhale. Weight goes into right foot, kick off with left. Hands can come to the mat in front of you, or maybe one hand or both come to the back of the right calf for an extra challenge. Maybe there's a micro bend in the right knee, maybe there's ankle rolls in the left foot. Standing knee raise, take your time. Press into the right foot, bend the left knee, bring it in front of you. Interlace Place the fingers at the front of the left knee. Find your balance. Soften your shoulders. Keep your focus on your breath. Bring your left leg out to the left. Maybe the right hand comes to the right hip. Inhale the knee back to center. Exhale, left arm back behind you. Pull the lower belly back and up. Maybe the gaze comes to the left hand. On your inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, warrior three, kick the left leg back. Maybe the hands come to the hips to make sure the hips are square. You're welcome to bring the hands to the heart or airplane in any direction of your choice. Maybe lifting the chest and the chin and the gaze ever so slightly. When you feel ready, low lunge, gracefully step that left leg back, plant the palms. Three-legged plank, right leg reaches back. Lower down halfway, bend the elbows inward, feel them brush the rib cage, tops of the toes up dog. Roll over the toes, down dog. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Widen your legs, both to the outside of the mat. Gonna come into Prasarita, you can always widen them more. Crawl your hands back behind you, or below your hips rather. And then feel free to widen the stance. Wide-legged forward fold. Pressing into both pinky toes. Shifting weight forward ever so slightly. Relaxing head, relaxing neck, relaxing shoulders. When you're ready, crawl your hands back out in front of you, downward facing dog arms, wide-legged forward fold legs. As gracefully as you can, hop your feet back together, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Pedal out your dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a full breath. Make your way to downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath in your downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. The right hand is below the right shoulder. Inhale the left arm high. Stay here. Fill up. Left arm underneath left leg. Raise the arm. Horizon lunge, pinky side of right foot, left arm back, hips low, gaze back. Inhale, come back up, ball down the right foot, left arm high. Exhale, plant the left palm. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Exhale, lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Full breath. Left leg high. Step your foot through. Left arm high. Left arm underneath left leg. Raise the arm. Horizon lunge. Raise the arm. Let the left hand bring you all the way up to standing. High lunge twist. Sink into the hips. Soften the shoulders. Bring the left hand to the back of the right thigh. The right arm up and over to the back of the room. Breathe into the right side body. When you're ready, inhale back to center, high lunge. Exhale to stay and soften. Inhale to stay and lengthen. Exhale, standing half splits. The weight is in the left foot, kick off with the right. When you're ready, use an inhale, standing knee raise, right knee bends and comes in front of you. Hands interlace at the top of the right knee. Find your balance. Find your strength. Opening up that right knee out to the right, and maybe the left hand comes to the left hip. Inhaling the knee back to center. Exhaling, left hand, right knee, right arm back behind you, pull the lower belly back and up. Maybe gaze at the right hand. Coming back to center when you're ready. Warrior 3, take your time. Where can you soften here? Low lunge as gracefully as you can. Three-legged plank. We'll meet in down dog. Widen your legs for wide-legged forward fold legs. Crawl your hands to the back of the mat for a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe the stance widens. Maybe the hands stay on the mat in front of the face. Maybe they come to the hips. Maybe they come to opposite ankles. We bend elbows in opposite directions. Your own time, crawl the arms back out in front of you, downward facing dog arms, wide-legged forward fold please. If it feels comfortable, if it feels fun, hop the feet back together. Downward facing dog, lift the hips. Top of the mat when you're ready. Use your breath all the way to standing when you're ready. Breath, downward facing dog when you're ready. Doing okay, Kara? Cool. All right, we'll do that all one rep, one movement, and then we'll move on. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, right arm underneath right leg. Raise the arm as you inhale. Horizon lunge as you exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, right fingertips bring you up, high lunge twist. Exhale, stay. 3, left leg back. When you're ready, gracefully find your low lunge. And listen, right leg back, 3-legged plank. We're gonna find a side plank. Zipper the legs together, come onto the outside edge of the left foot. Press into the left hand and then raise the right arm. Stack the right hip over the left. Flex the toes toward the face. Maybe raise the gaze. Maybe raise the right leg. We'll meet in downward facing dog. There is no rush to get there. Now is a great time to take a resting pose or a sip of water. In downward facing dog, we'll inhale the left leg high. We'll exhale, step it through. We'll inhale the left arm high. Exhale, left hand underneath left leg. Raise the arm, inhale. Horizon lunge, exhale. Come back up, inhale. Stay as you exhale. Come all the way up as you inhale, high lunge twist. Stay as you exhale, soften. Left arm back, right arm up. Breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale for a standing half splits. Inhale for a standing knee raise. Exhale to open up the right knee out to the right. Inhale to bring that knee back to center. Exhale to open up the right arm. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale to kick the right leg back. Place the hands wherever you'd like. Maybe lift the gaze. Gracefully step that foot back. Find your low lunge. Inhale for your 3-legged plank. And then we'll take a side plank on this side. Come onto the pinky edge of the right foot. Press into the right hand. Raise the left arm. Stack the left hip over the right. Flex the toes toward the face. You can lift the gaze if you'd like. You can lift the left leg if you'd like. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Use your breath to get there. Listen to your body. What do you need? What extra challenges do you need? What modifications do you need? Beautiful. If you're in child's pose, feel free to stay here for a little while. Close your eyes. Give your forehead a massage. Come back to counting your breath. Ready to move on? We'll move on together from downward facing dog. We'll inhale to bend the knees and gaze at the hands. And exhale to step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to find chair. Bend the knees, sink into the hips, raise the arms. Soften the shoulders. Send the weight into the heels so much so that you lift the toes. Maybe you gaze past the knees, make sure you can see the toes. Maybe you sit deeper with the exhales. Maybe you notice that you're a little warm, you're building too much heat for your comfort level. So you start to exhale through the mouth if you weren't already. When you feel ready, using an inhale, press into the feet, straighten the legs, baby back bend. As you exhale, hands to heart, tuck chin, close eyes. Feel free to stay here in Tadasana, mountain pose, Samasthiti. Otherwise, we're going to do tree together, bringing all of your weight into your right leg, lifting your left foot. And you can either bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg as a kickstand, or your hands can assist you bringing it to the inside of the leg. Just make sure you avoid the knee. Take plenty of time here to find your balance, to find your length. Open up that left knee. Okay, it's a hip opener as well as a balancing pose. And play around with the arm placement if that would be fun for you. Maybe close your eyes while you do that. What do you envision a tree to look like? How do you envision a tree to move? How windy is it wherever your tree is right now? Come back to the breath if you lost it. A little bit longer than we usually stay in tree, so if you fall out of it, that's okay. Just try to get back into it. Where can you soften? And in your own time, let the hands come to the heart if they aren't already there. This is just a suggestion. Let the left leg come long out in front of you. Give it a little shake. Let the left foot meet the right. And then give the right leg a little shake. Maybe the hands come to the hips at this point. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. You'll bring all of the weight into your left leg. And then lifting the right foot. Maybe you just use it as a kickstand. Or maybe the foot lifts, comes below the knee, or above the knee. As with every pose that we do, this side does not have to look the same as the other side. It might not feel the same. Opening up that right knee. Pressing in that left foot. Playing around with the arm placement. Playing around with the arm movement. Around with the gaze. Bringing the hands to the heart, if that's helpful for you. Letting the right leg come out long in front of you. And finding some movement in that leg, if that feels good for you. Letting the right foot meet the left, and then giving the left leg some attention as well. Perhaps the hands come to the hips here. We'll find our last sun salutation coming to the top of your mat. Using your breath, moving at your pace, you might close your eyes. Taking some time in your down dog to find some movement. Perhaps sticking the tongue out for lion's breath. your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion your dog. Stack your right hip over your left. Lift your right knee toward the sky. Stay for an inhale. Square your shoulders. Exhale your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale your right knee toward your nose. Tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Maybe you tap, finding a twist. Inhale, one more scorpion here. As you exhale, half pigeon, right knee, right wrist. Right ankle, left wrist. Slowly start to lower down. Extend the left leg long back behind you. Square the hip. Perhaps the right leg reaches back. With the hands come to the side. Lift the crown of the head. And it's your choice if you'd like to stay here. In which case you might bend the left knee. And you might grab the left foot. Oh yeah. Or if you'd like to slowly start to fold forward. You might tense up the fingers and bend the elbows in opposite directions. You might put the arm in front of you and the other arm on top of that. Use the arms as a pillow. If you notice that you are sinking into the right hip, adjust yourself, start to sink toward the left, ever so slightly. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. In your own time, using an inhale, slowly start to sit up if you aren't already. Hands below shoulders, arms straight. And then sink onto your right hip. Wrap your left leg around. Bring your left knee on top of your right. So your right hand comes to your left ankle, and your left hand can come to your right ankle. Take plenty of time to adjust here. Maybe you remove flesh from sit bones. Soften wherever you need to soften. And this might be enough. This can be pretty intense, particularly on the left hip. You're welcome to just stay upright, close the eyes and breathe. Or if it would feel nice for you, you can slowly start to crawl the arms out in front of you, even if it's just an inch or two, and find a fold. Sink into both sit bones as best you can. Bend the elbows, relax the head, relax the neck. Count the breath, perhaps. Slowly, with an inhale, bring yourself upright if you aren't already. Bring your legs out in front of you. Your left ankle will be on top of your right. We'll find boat pose with the left ankle on top of the right. Lift the knees. Lift the chest and the chin and the gaze. Find a flat back. Bring your arms up shoulder height. And let your left hand come to the inside of your left foot. And then kick your legs out in front of you, straightening them if you can. And bring your right arm back behind you and bring your gaze toward your right thumb. Pull your lower belly back and up. Take 3 rounds of breath. When you feel ready, bring yourself back to center. Arms high, gaze high. And then reverse the ankle cross, right ankle on top of left. Right hand inside right foot, straighten the legs. Bring the left arm back, the gaze back. 3 breaths. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the feet, plant the hands, step or hop. High plank. Make your way to downward facing dog, however makes sense to you in this moment of your practice. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, scorpion. Inhale, stay here, lift the knee. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Scorpion as you inhale. Knee to nose as you exhale. Scorpion. Left knee, right elbow. Last scorpion here. Half pigeon. Left knee, left wrist. Left ankle, right wrist. Extend the right leg long back behind you. Square the hips. Lift the crown of the head. And same thing as the other side, maybe bending back knee, grabbing back foot. Or maybe slowly starting to fold forward. Scooching ever so slightly toward that right hip if you notice that you're sinking into the left. When you feel ready, using an inhale, slowly start to bring yourself upright if you aren't already. Shift onto your left hip. Bring your right leg long out to the side. I'm going to near you. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Bring your right leg long out to the side. Flex your right toes toward your face. Removing any flesh if you need to. Softening anywhere you might need to. Then square your body with that right leg. Inhale to find length. As you exhale, start to hinge at the hips and fold. Keep a flat back, at least for this beginning part, active pose. Maybe you only fold an inch. And let the breath assist you. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, folding. Do that just a couple more times. And eventually, if you prefer to find the passive version of the pose, you can round the spine. You can bend the right knee and bring the knee toward the forehead. The fingers can come to clasp below the right foot. You can breathe into the bottom of the right leg, into the back leather. We'll be here for one more round. intentional with that breath. And slowly bring yourself upright. Bring your left leg long out to the side. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Square your body with that left leg. Flex the left toes. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. And again, everything is a suggestion. Staying in the active version for a couple of breaths. Continuing to flex the left toes toward the face. Reach the left hip back behind you. If it's more comfortable for you, you can round the spine. You can lift the left knee and bring the forehead to the knee. If you're super flexible, or if you have really short legs like me, maybe the hands interlace and come to the bottom of the left foot. Taking your time, slowly bring yourself upright. So we'll find butterfly. Let the feet come in front of you and bring them together. Let the knees be wide and fall away from each other. And it's up to you how close your feet are to your body. So maybe play around with that for a moment. They can be touching. They can be super far away or anywhere in between. Maybe the hands come to the ankles, or maybe the fingers interlace at the top of the feet. Maybe you bring your fingers in between each toe to give your toes a little bit of space in between them, kind of like you're wearing toe socks, a little more intense. And then same thing here, inhaling to find length. Exhaling to fold, hinging at hips. Perhaps taking a couple of breaths with that flat spine first before you might full ground the spine. Trying to pass over to the nose. Slowly bring yourself out of the pose, carefully removing your hands. Planting your feet in front of you, hip width distance. Scooching to the front of your mat if you aren't already there. Bringing your arms up shoulder height. Inhaling to prepare to fold back. Exhaling to slowly roll back. Press into feet. Pull in lower belly. Lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Bring your knees into your chest, place your hands onto your knees. Start to roll the lower back, either in big circles or small circles, or knees in circles away from each other. Plant your feet, prepare for bridge. Bring your arms long at the sides. Make sure your fingertips can brush your heels. Scooching the feet toward the bum until they can. Maybe opening eyes and lifting head to gaze at legs for a moment just to make sure the legs are hip width distance. Start to squeeze the leg muscles around the bones. Soften the glutes at the same time. Inhale, press into feet, lift hips. Stay here with your breath. Maybe the arms stay along the sides and you just press into the hands and the arms. Or maybe you lift one shoulder at a time, bringing the arms underneath you, interlacing all 10 fingers, fighting the fist, pressing into the fist as well. Maybe you lift the heels. Maybe you close the eyes. Noticing where you can soften. For me, it's the forehead here, the eyebrows. In your own time, we'll slowly start to lower down. If you have a fist, carefully remove that first. Lowering down upper back to middle back to lower back. Finding happy baby, bringing your knees in and then widening the legs and then lifting the feet. Taking a grip on the outside of the feet or the ankles, or the calves, or perhaps peace fingers gripping big toes. Once you find your grip, slowly pull on the grip, soften the shoulders, press into the lower back. Hanging out in stillness or finding movement, remembering that it's your practice, listening to your body. Supine twist, bringing yourself to center if you aren't already there, removing your grip, and then zippering your legs together, letting the knees stack over the hips and the calves come parallel to the mat, flexing the toes toward the face. Press into the lower back. Bring your arms out to either side in a T or cactus. Take a full inhale to prepare to twist. As you exhale, let the knees start to fall to the right. Take a moment here to adjust anything you might need to adjust. I really like to lift my shoulders and then scooch my upper body to the left and then lower back down. That assists me with my twist. If it feels okay on your neck, you might let the left ear fall to the mat. Like to deepen the stretch, you might straighten the left leg and let the right hand come to the top of the left knee. We're slowly going to come out of this pose so we can transition and do the other side. Make sure the back of your head is on the mat. Bring your knees back to center. Plant your feet, press into your feet, lift your hips, give them a little wiggle, realigning them. Lower them back down. Restack your knees, flex your toes, and press into your lower back. Take a big inhale to prepare, and an exhale to let the knees fall to the left. Maybe you lift the hips and adjust them. Maybe you lift the upper back, scooch to the right, lower back down. Maybe the right ear comes to the mat. Maybe the right leg straightens. Slowly, mindfully coming out of this pose and bringing yourself back to center. And taking a moment to check in, asking yourself if there are any last movements that you would like to take before your final resting pose. Letting your final resting pose be anything that feels restful to you. Taking a moment to get out any last wiggles, any fidgets, lifting any limb from the mat and then lowering it back down. Closing the eyes. Finding stillness. Finding rest. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Come into some organic movement in the body, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists, back of head, arms, legs. Roll over onto one side using your arm as a pillow, finding a transitional fetal position. If it's comfortable for you, keep your eyes closed. Gently press up into a seat. Any seat that feels comfortable for you. Place your hands wherever feel best for you. Take a moment to come back to those kind words that you said to yourself at the beginning of class. If you didn't say anything then, maybe you'd like to say something now. Take a moment to come back to that kind energy that you sent in the direction of your choice at the beginning of class. And if you didn't say anything then, maybe you'd like to say something now. With my hands at my heart, I truly appreciate you being here this evening, allowing me to be a part of your practice, being a part of my practice, helping this community exist. Thank you.